am back, and I am back where? Can you guess where I am? I am back in Ghana. Um, I am back. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be back. To just take a little bit of break from Liberia. Um, so I'm about to start uploading some videos. It's been a long time. I have been so super busy. I know you guys wanted to see the shop and the progress, etc. And I have videos to show you. I just did not get to the point of uploading them. But this video is just a quick, short update of what I've been up to. So I am in Ghana. I did not run away from Liberia or move out of Liberia. I am passing through Ghana actually. So I'm here. I came for a couple of weeks just to rest, and then I would be heading to the US. I have work stuff that I need to go take care of. But just to share with you my experience, some positives. You know, I like feedbacks. I like giving feedbacks. So I planned to do this right like the day I came in, but I was so busy. Not busy, but I was tired. I was super tired. I was drained. I've been in Ghana for a week, and excuse me, in Ghana for a week, and I've just been resting. Like, you have no idea what it feels like to actually get outside of the hustle and bustle. Get into a place, into a more secured, reserved, confined environment that you can call your own space, which is not something I feel like I have in Liberia. So it's just been really nice to have some solitary time, and I have been making maximum use of it because I've just been resting. Since I walked through the front door to enter this house on Saturday, I have not gone through that door. You know how we already lay our hustling in the US. We don't mind being home. I've been in here. I lay in bed. I mean, off and on. Wake up, doze back off, read, do different things. Sometimes I don't get out of the room until it's like 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., 12 o'clock. Get up, take a shower, grab something to eat quickly, and start work. I have enjoyed that routine. I have rested, and no one is bothering me. Francesca is still here. And like, so she'll clean downstairs and just wait for me to come out of the room. By the time I come out of the room, that's the only thing she has left to do. And then make food, and like, I've just been taken care of, and it feels so good to get that rest. So I've been resting. Today is the first day I actually want to get out of the house to go and get my hair done and get my nails and feet done. And so I stayed in Liberia for 8 months and I didn't get to do that. Oh my gosh. And not because, I mean, my trust level when it comes to those things have not gone up yet since they screw it up the first time I did it. I don't know if you've been with me for since the start of my videos, because I started doing YouTube videos from Liberia. I think it was that first trip I was like all bubbly, went to get my nails done, this new place, let me go patronize, and they gave me bubble nails because I can't say it wasn't even smooth, it was bumpy. It was so bad. My daughter and her friends clowned me for I don't know how long. So, and they scraped all my skin off my hand. It was hurting for a while. So since then, I'm like traumatized. I don't want to go. So that's on me too. Not. I just don't feel comfortable going. I know there are better places, but I just don't feel the same vibe. So what I wanted to talk about is my experience getting out of Liberia. I must commend the airport authorities, the airport staff, and that was the best exit. I have not gone back, so I won't say entry. That was the best exit out of Liberia. Best. It felt like I was in another country. That's how it felt. So good. It felt how it should feel. Absolutely no stress. Absolutely. And my own Liberians are courteous. They're smiling. They're chatting with you. Nobody asked for any money. They're professional. It felt so warming. I was so overwhelmed with gratitude, excitement. I was too happy. I had to actually let them know. Like by the time I got to TSA, I was like, I've had such an amazing experience. I was telling them things. They were all looking at me like, I don't know if they were embarrassed or just didn't know what I was talking about, but check in from, you know how you come into the airport, right to the gate, you show your passport, then you're allowed in to check in. So right when we got out of the car, there was a guy there, not those little boys that be doing stuff. There was an actual responsible guy there with a tag on him that asked if I needed assistance. I said yeah. He helped me take my bag to the check-in. And he was like going somewhere else, and I'm like, where are you going? And he was like, oh, I want us to weigh the bags before we go in line. And I was like, oh no, it's not, it's below the actual requirements. So then he helped me like put it on the belt. They checked me in and everything. Never asked me for anything. I decided to tip him in gratitude for his help because he was very helpful. Got to the first counter where you show your yellow book. They asked for another older guy, asked for my yellow book. I provided it. He wrote something in another book, I think like approving it or something, handed back to me and said, safe journey. That was the first time to go through that yellow book place without them trying to make it seem like something is not right on that yellow book and you must find us something. Or just outright just ask you for money. Nothing. And I was like, this is different. Something is not right here, but so went through there. The next place is immigration. They had lines. They had someone there telling you which line to, like directing you which line to go on. Everything was in order. You didn't have to figure out on your own. And then people are screaming at you. No. Got to the immigration because they have a couple of booths. So there's a one line, and then just like in Ghana, one line, and when you get to the front of the line, whichever booth is open, the guy directs you to that booth. So he directed me, went to this other guy, and the man, I mean, first of all, air condition is blowing. Remember when I got into Liberia, it was so hot. The employees were drenched in sweat. And when I asked them, it was almost like they were waiting for somebody to vent to. Everyone had something to say. The air-conditioned people look comfortable in their uniforms, professional. He, I think he chatted with me briefly, and then stamped my book, handed over to me. Have a nice trip. Oh, it just felt so good. Then I went to the baggage TSA area. Um, the guy told me everything that needed to go in, and I had a sweater on. He said you'd have to take your sweater off, and I was like, oh, but it doesn't even have a hood or a pocket. So he asked me, do you have something under the sweater? And I said yes. And then he said, okay, you have to take it off. And I really didn't want to take it off, so I was trying. He was like, come on, I already saw the t-shirt past the sweater, so just take it off, per the policies here. So I was like, yeah, I know. So I took it off, went through there, got on the other side. Nobody opened my carry-on suitcase. Normally they'll go and forcefully open your carry-on suitcase even if they don't see anything in there, just so they can inspect and make it seem like, see if they can find something to tell you, to give them something. Every time I've gone out of Liberia, my carry-on suitcase have been opened and people have made me pay money. Or if they can't find anything, then they're begging you while they're helping you close it back. So carry-on suitcase was not open. Nothing was open. Everything went through. When I got to that end, I was like, this feels so good. This has just been so straightforward, and I've gone through, and what's going on here, you know? But it felt really good. Got upstairs, went to the lounge, sat there until the plane, it was ready to board. The girl in the lounge was super helpful, serviceable, smiles on her face, like she just looked so pleasant, answering questions. And oh Lord, I thank you. I was so grateful to God. I called Rich. I was telling him everything. I'm like, you won't believe. I was tempted to go on Facebook and make a post. Like shout it at the top of the roof. It was good. So I want to thank the airport authority, whoever's in charge, trying to train our employees there to provide above average, above standard services. We are experiencing it as travelers, and we are happy for that. So thank you for that. Then I got into Ghana. I was so tired. I didn't really, yeah, it's Ghana, you know, nothing really, a few changes here and there. But when I got home, Francesca had cleaned this house from top to bottom exactly the way I would want it. I couldn't find a single thing to, it was like I was walking into a luxury hotel, but the hotel was my home. It felt so good. It felt so good. In fact, I just started praising the Lord. The driver was just, he was awesome. I was praising the Lord. I'm like, Lord, thank you for the staff that you've given me. I am so grateful that I don't need to worry about the little things. Now I can just rest and focus on bigger things. And I know it took a long way here, but I'm glad that I was patient enough to teach them. And I'm also happy that they were teachable enough to hearken to the corrections and all of that. And now I think we have a wonderful working relationship and expectations and all of that. They were still getting paid while we were gone. So they would come to the house once a week and clean and keep the place up and going. And everything just looked great. I felt good being in a big house, clean. When I wake up, food is ready. Like things are just, it has really felt good. Liberia story is a different one. I have story time for you. But I'm resting. I'm waiting. Rich is supposed to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I came a week earlier than him. And we're going to be here for a few weeks. Then I'm going to head to the U.S. and then he's going to head back to Liberia. So all of this week, because my birthday is on Sunday. My anniversary is next week. I think Tuesday or something. We took the entire week off, so I have a whole week off. You're gonna see some videos. I'm going to post some videos. I've rested this week, so I feel up to it again. And now I'm just gonna have enough time on my hand to post things. So this morning I'm going to get my hair done. I kind of want some big braids. It's just to last me until it's time to go to the US, and then I can put something a little bit more permanent. But thanks for stopping by. I have videos and they're coming. I have things to talk about and they're coming up. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.